Time to get your dog out again. This will be a shorter one. Down dog is an inversion. You're going to be upside down, the head's lower than the heart. Makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, and actually it's just good all round for you. So starting off on your knees, come forward onto your hands so you're in like tabletop, tuck under your toes and lift your bottom up, drawing your heels towards the ground and tilting that pelvis. So you're now in an inverted V. Stretch those fingers out, middle finger pointing towards the front, slightly twisting the arms, rotating the arms so that the elbows are almost pointing at each other, and your head just dangles wherever it feels comfortable to dangle. You don't have to get your heels to the ground. If your heels are up, that's absolutely fine. And then we'll just walk the dog. So bending the knees, raising the heels up and down, walking your dog. Now raise your right leg up and bend your heel towards your bottom. Then lift the knee up. Make sure that you're keeping the weight the same on the hands, that you haven't suddenly transitioned your weight heavily to one hand. Dog weeing, because that's what you look like. You look like your dog having a wee. So the heel's dropping towards the bottom. Your weight is on the foot and the two hands. Now if you can stay here, or if you like, the standing foot, your left foot, come up onto the ball of the foot, or little foot, and twist it round so that it's parallel with the mat. Then drop the other foot onto the ground and drop your hand back. Wild thing. Then rotate yourself back round to your dog. So your feet, both feet down, both hands down. Walk your dog. Remember, if you are doing it on a table, which you shouldn't be, you should be on the ground. Make sure you've got enough space for when you rotate. If you find it's very slippy, your surface you're on, you might have to just abandon doing this one, because you are pressing down with your hands and pressing with your feet, tilting your pelvis, and you don't want to find that you're slipping all the time. That's not what you're after. You could try a different surface. Try the left foot this time. So lift the foot up, bring the heel towards the bottom, then lift the knee up so you're opening up your pelvis. You're opening up, but it's a bit like a dog having a wee. Three-leg dog having a wee. And then you can either stay there or coming up onto the toe of the foot, rotate the foot round whichever way feels comfortable, and then you drop the foot down behind you, drop the arm over, wow thing. And then rotate back, you bring your hand round, rotate on the ball of the foot, walk your dog. If at any point you feel you're getting a bit too much of being upside down, all you need to do is bring yourself back down onto your knees, let the blood all resettle, and then do it again. So if you're still in position, that's fine. Now the next one, bring your feet slightly wide. You're going to need a bit more balance. We're going to raise one arm off the ground. So you've got your feet, it doesn't matter if your heels are up, it doesn't matter where they are, but your feet slightly wider, and you're going to keep one hand on the ground and take your other hand off. So you're really going to have to concentrate. It's a bit of a balance, but you have got 3 points of top contact. You've got your hand and both your feet. You may want to move your feet a bit wider, and you can bring your hand onto your back, tilting that pelvis, trying to make sure that you're equally weighted on the 3 points of contact, and then swap over, bring your hand down, and you might find one side easier than the other, so you lift the hand up, maybe you bring it onto your back, or maybe you find you need to hold it a bit nearer, you feel a bit more confident if you've got it nearer the ground. Making sure you've still got your nice inverted V shape. And bring your hand down, bring yourself onto your knees, flatten your feet, bring your bottom towards your heels, keep your hands where they are, and curl yourself over, worship pose. Maybe stretch your hands a bit more, maybe squeeze your hands and stretch the fingers out. And rolling yourself up to seated. Be aware of any discomfort, any tingling, you don't want that. So make sure that you're doing it within your comfort zone. Bye.